But first, we're preparing for another round of snow. You heard that right, as the Ohio River continues to have ice. You see there cover parts of the water. Our Sky 11 drone giving us a glimpse of what this prolonged, brutal stretch of winter weather has left behind. Thank you so much for joining us here at noon. I'm Isaiah Kim Martinez, filling in for Brooke Hash. Meteorologist Matthew Willoughby with us now. And Matthew, I know a lot of us, it's been like snow and more snow, but we're not done yet. And there is a potential system we're looking at this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be the next system that we've been talking about for today, for this afternoon. It could bring us some snow showers on the way for us as we go towards this afternoon to the evening hours. So as this system stands right now, the kind of appetizer of this system is still into southern Indiana for this afternoon, in places like Seymour, Madison, and into Bedford. But as we go towards the afternoon hours, kind of two systems will combine with each other, bringing those rain and snow showers to our area. So we'll keep an eye on that overall as we go towards the next several hours. But for our weather impact alert day, we do have a winter weather advisory in effect. And also for your Tuesday afternoon and evening hours, we'll start to see some possible accumulating snow and some slick spots by your evening commute today. So drive with caution and download that app, and we'll keep you updated throughout these next several hours. Give you a look once again at satellite and radar. Starting to see a few more snow showers start to dive a little bit further south, just right at the noon hour. But I talked about it before. Kind of two systems are going to combine here. The rain that you're seeing right now and the snow are going to come together and possibly bring us some rain and snow showers throughout our area today. So as it stands, just some cloudy conditions outside. Temperatures are actually above freezing right now, 38 degrees even here in Louisville, 40 degrees already in Shepherdsville. So it'll definitely be key to see where Louisville and other areas at least line up as far as those rain and snow showers. Feel like temperatures still into the mid to upper 30s. That Tuesday coffee planner will bring possibly some rain, snow showers into our area by the midday, back into the evening hours. As temperatures will fall back off actually into the lower 30s with just near freezing for us. So we stay mostly cloudy tonight as temperatures dip back down once again into the lower 20s. And as we head towards tomorrow, it'll be another cold day as well. Upper 20s and lower 30s for really a cold day on tap for you as we go towards the middle part of this week. So those weather headlines, that wintry mix on the way for today for our weather impact alert day. Wednesday, cold and quiet. We are tracking possibly another system to even bring us more snow on the way for your Friday. I'll be timing out those details for your weather impact alert day today in just a few minutes. Back over to you, Isaiah.
Matthew, thank you. We'll see you in a few minutes. And don't forget, you can bring our forecast with you wherever you go with the WHAS11 app. Stream to your phone and stay up to date on the weather in your area. Download it for free from the App Store. Your other top story here at noon, an update in the case of a double shooting early yesterday morning near a club in Shively. The Jefferson County Coroner's Office has identified the man fatally shot outside the club as 26-year-old Rodney Parker of Louisville. A second man, believed to be in his 30s, was also transported to the hospital. We don't yet know his identity. This investigation is ongoing, and anyone with information is asked to call the Shively Police Department at 502-448-6181 or submit an anonymous tip at 502-930-2SPD. Meanwhile, a man is dead after a shooting late last night in the Shawnee neighborhood. LMPD says at 9:30 last night, it responded to Lewis Coleman Jr. Drive. When officers arrived, they found a man inside a home with a gunshot wound. He was taken to University Hospital where he died. The investigation is ongoing, but police believe they have everyone involved accounted for. Local prosecutors will review the case to determine whether charges are necessary here. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers in Louisville intercepted a spool of Ethernet cable concealing almost 7 pounds of ketamine, reportedly heading to Belgium. A canine handler and his partner, you see there, Gandalf is his name, discovered the shipment. Officials inspected it and found the Ethernet cable. On further inspection, they found 3 packages of a white crystal-like substance concealed within the wire, which tested positive for ketamine. The total estimated street value of this was $50,000. New at noon, the mayor and other officials celebrating the reopening of a vital resource for JCPS students. Officials cut the ribbon today on the newly renovated First Neighborhood Place, as it's called, which provides access to social services. The site was Louisville's first of 8 neighborhood places, opening back in 1993. JCPS officials, including the superintendent, say they're excited to have it reopened with a new look to get back to helping families in a more welcoming environment. Also new today, a JCPS high schooler is awarded for his Kentucky Derby-inspired artwork. The Derby Museum announced the winner of their 40th annual Horsing Around with Art competition. Savannah Webb, a senior at Ballard High School, won the grand prize for her piece called My Old Kentucky Home. You see Savannah there. Museum leaders and representatives from Ballard High School surprised her with the exciting news, along with a dozen roses. Her artwork will be framed and displayed at the museum for 1 year. Savannah was also awarded with $500 for art supplies and a spring race day experience prize package. In total, the museum will award $6,200 in prizes to winning schools art departments this year. A big congratulations from all of us to you, Savannah. To politics in southern Indiana, State Representative Ed Clear of Floyd County, that's New Albany, is leaving the Republican Party and not seeking re-election for his state House seat. Clear told WHAS11 he'll instead run for mayor of New Albany as an independent. In a statement, the Floyd County Republican Party wished Clear the best, but says he has stepped away from the party's values over the last few years. Remember, Clear voted against redistricting in Indiana late last year, and he was also the target of a bomb threat around that same time. That was back in December.
Sorry, do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Kentucky state lawmaker from Louisville is officially reprimanded after multiple ethics complaints against him. The Kentucky Legislative Ethics Commission finalized its settlement with State Representative Daniel Grossberg of Louisville. Grossberg was facing multiple allegations of inappropriate conduct. Yesterday, he voluntarily gave up his right to a hearing and accepted a settlement instead after the commission found sufficient evidence for ethics violations tied to 2 charges. That plea deal included a public reprimand and 2 $1,000 fines. All remaining allegations were dismissed. In a statement following the settlement, the Kentucky Democratic Party called on Grossberg to resign from his seat in the Kentucky House of Representatives, saying, quote, "The General Assembly should pass SB 145 to add sexual harassment to the ethics code, and Republican leadership should remove him from his committee assignments instead of continuing to enable his behavior," end quote. Kentucky lawmakers are busy filing bills that could affect your everyday life. They range from right-to-work policies to boosting home construction. I sat down with both Republicans and Democrats to discuss some of these priority efforts.
Unions are not the enemy. We're a voice for the working people.
Trading the state capitol for a union hall. Teamsters Local 89 in Louisville. First-year Kentucky Senator Democrat Gary Clemens was sending a message, introducing his first bill since being elected to reverse Kentucky's right-to-work law. Seen by unions as a barrier to better pay and benefits.
Repealing right to work is about restoring balance.
Currently, Kentuckians are not required to join a union or pay membership dues to be employed at a company. But Clemens, president of the local United Steelworkers Union, believes that needs to change.
The grocery bill's going up, the insurance is going up, the housing market's going up, everything's going up at a higher percentage of what our wages are. The only thing we're trying to do is trying to stay even with it.
Today is all about housing.
Meanwhile, in Frankfort, the Republican priority bill of the day focused on building more homes in Kentucky. The state is short more than 200,000 housing units.
Having a place for somebody to purchase a home in Kentucky keeps people in Kentucky and will grow our state.
Republican Kentucky Senator Robbie Mills of Henderson is proposing a new system to incentivize local developers to speed up the construction process and make buying your first home more affordable. Louisville. He spent the last 2 years hearing directly from groups doing the work on the ground, including the Coalition for the Homeless in Louisville.
There's not enough supply out there at the end of the day, and they're not able to afford the units that are available right now.
George Eklund with the Coalition says the program, if passed, would primarily help families making $50,000 a year or more. He applauds Mills's bill, but says it must be paired with more funding directed at helping the unhoused community.
We need money to help subsidize new projects. We need money to subsidize permanent supportive housing projects around the country.
Back to Clemens's bill real quick. More than half of U.S. states have right-to-work laws in place. That includes originally Michigan, the home of Ford and the United Auto Workers, but they repealed their state right-to-work policy back in 2024. I'll have much more from the world of Kentucky politics along with Doug Proffitt on the debut episode of The Powers That Be. Tomorrow, I'll be joined by Congressman Morgan McGarvey to talk immigration enforcement in Minneapolis, the midterms, and Governor Andy Beshear's potential presidential aspirations. The first episode streams at 8 p.m. tomorrow, and that's only on the WHAS 11 Plus app.